show, Let's Talk with Urvashi. Again, this episode is continuation from the last episode of Elizabeth Liza Smith. We have explored about life and beyond. I'm not going to say much about it. Let's go and explore with her. I have put her Instagram handle in the description. If you are interested, please go and check about her.
Well, if I look at all the things I've gone through and all the pains, it's helped me to be able to connect and understand people more. It's helped me to be able to appreciate people's journeys and the things that they go through, their struggles and, ups and downs, right? I know what it feels like to have not had support. I know what it feels like to not have parents. I know what it feels like to be alone, and I know what it feels like to be in toxic relationships. I know what it feels like to be abused. I know what it feels like to be, you know, to have substance abuse issues. I know what it's like to be on the streets. All of these things play a factor into why I'm a caring and empathetic person and why I choose to wear these rose-colored glasses where I believe that people should love each other. To me, I don't see it as a bad thing but that's just me. Other people will say, oh my God, don't live your life wearing rose-colored glasses because you should know what's going on in the world. I'm very aware of what's going on in the world. But me, myself, my power, my energy, and what I choose to exude into the world, which is love, care, right? Support, that's what the life has given me to do that. I have the ability, I have the voice, I have, because of all of the lessons. So if I choose to go out into the world and exude love because I didn't have that, I see that as a positive thing for myself, I guess, because yeah, I mean, everything comes back to self. You know that, right? That's something that we talk about. It all comes back to ourselves, right? If I choose to support people, right, it's because I know what it feels like to not have support. I don't want anyone in the world to feel like they're not supported.
Yeah.
Right? I know what it feels like to not have that love. I don't want anyone to feel that way. Right?
Yeah.
So again, all of the ups and downs that you go through in life have to be appreciated. You have to be grateful for them. Not at the time, maybe, but and I love when Jay really stresses this too in the program about appreciating the journey and the gratitude, like being grateful. And it's really hard sometimes to be grateful.
Yeah. Not every time. I also do that in my forgiveness when I'm taking people into the visualization about forgiveness, because most of the people are not able to forgive people and they are carrying that wounds as a physical disease too. People buying, even that is the experience, that even knowing that it is damaging them, it is difficult to forgive people. It is difficult to have gratitude.
It is
Or
difficult.
it is to have the bad experience from those people and telling them that thank you for being there, for giving me those bad experiences.
Yeah.
I think it takes time. It takes a little more time to understand or to realize it and accept it. Even sometimes we are realizing it, but not accepting it.
Yes. I'm happy that you say that because we know that we have to, we can feel that we have to, but there's the resistance. Like I have that. But of course, again, like every day is different. You never know what you're going to get in the day. And, it's not like realistic that our emotions are always like this,
No, we are humans. We're not machine.
you
Yeah,
know? Yeah.
that is okay. That is totally fine. I guess if we are just one type, then we have turned to machine.
Yeah. Exactly. Because if you're think that I'm always going to be happy, and then you force yourself, then you become like,
Yeah.
robot. And it ends up hurting you more too in the end, I think.
It is because I'm okay. I have to ask a question at this point. What do you think about it? And because I really want to bring awareness into the world about this, that how much we are affecting ourselves by putting our emotions under the carpet and not dealing with it or not let it go or
Mm.
not releasing it. Most of the time we're like, oh no, it's okay, anything happen, it's like, no, it's okay, everything is fine, no, no, it's fine. And then we're putting it everything under the carpet and everything is there, and then we pretend that everything is fine, well going. All I'm saying is we are accumulating lots of negativity inside of the mind. And now that there is of course a neurology or that science is going that that negativity is there, and whenever negativity goes into the mind, it triggers now the spike is there, and it releases the cortisol, which is the hormone of the stress, and now it is releasing every time those emotions. We are pretending that everything is okay, but it is inside the heart and the mind. We have not let it go, it is still inside of us, and now it is there. So when we were not aware, it is going in the mind and it is hitting that cortisol, mind is releasing it, entire physical body is affecting with the cortisol. And if we see details, it starts with anxiety, stress, depression, psoriasis, like blood pressure, heart attacks, in until the cancer. So, and then all those psychosomatic disease too. So my point is we have to address emotional health too, because there are I like this that's another whole podcast, that there are a few live examples that people were trying to heal themselves with the some disease like psoriasis and stuff. They were on a medication for 12 years, nothing happened, and then all of a sudden they started forgiving. They met someone, like I don't want to go into the details, but they met someone and they said, do forgive people, start making list, forgive the people. They start forgiving people. Within 3 months the body was healing. So my point is emotional health and physical health is related.
It is. I believe that too.
Yeah, so not to
I
put,
do too.
exactly, not to put the emotions under to the carpet, but face it, understand, learn it, release it, let it go.
See, the more I talk to you, the more I realize why we connect. But I think you'd be so good at like teaching, like doing group coaching on this kind of stuff. I think it would be really healing for people, and I think it would be really good for people to hear the connection of it.
Mm-hmm. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you for such a,
I would come.
of course.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll probably cry the whole time.
but crying is good.
Oh,
It is.
yeah.
By crying, we are letting that emotion go, right? We're not holding it. When we
No.
don't cry, we are holding it back.
Yeah. So I would come to your group session, Urvashi. I would cry the whole time.
No, no, no. I will not want you to cry for other reason. But if it is pain, then I will say that please cry. Please cry.
Yeah. I love to do a group session, just everyone's just crying and oh, I did that in my group session this morning about just breathing and oh. Sometimes it feels good to do it, let it out loud.
Mhm. Yeah. I think,
Well, I think you're gonna be so good at it. You
hello.
know why?
Mm.
Yeah, because you talk about it with passion and conviction. That's why.
Oh. You're very kind to say that.
Yeah, and the great thing about these podcasts, I just love like everything's so fluent between us. Like we just talk and laugh and feel sad, feel happy, but we talk about such great things all the time, and there's always some sort of resolution or something that we take from the conversation. Because I always feel good when I leave the conversation after talking to you because of your calm demeanor. Like you're calm, and it helps to bring me back into my inner chakra, right?
Mhm.
So I feel good after talking to you, and I think it's good too that even with our serious conversations, we still laugh and make jokes.
Yeah, because we have learned, not that we're saying it to everybody. Like we're not saying that we have learned so much, and not that everybody. We're all saying it that we have learned hard things with crying. So bad that
Crying.
so bad that now we know, at least we know that do not
We
cry.
deserve to we deserve to have some laughs now.
Exactly. Yeah. So really appreciate Lisa. I do, and you know it. I don't
Hmm.
have to tell, like, explain so much, but I really appreciate that you being there for me, and I just know this connection. I feel it. I care and respect for you, and that is my language of love. And that cannot be, these things I know that this cannot be vanishes. Certain things cannot be vanishes with the time and space. It is there eternally, if we exist here or not. So you're one of them, and I'm meeting you here. Maybe I'm gonna meet you in another life anywhere. Maybe we will not know each other, but this energy knows you, and I feel you. So I respect that, and I have a gratitude for that. Thank you.
Thank you. And I feel the same way. And we better be friends in the next life.
Yes,